Hey, it's Mike Hobbs here coming at you from my home office down in Hurricane, Utah. And today I want to talk about just a little bit of a review on a book that I read a long time ago, and I actually just opened it up and I started reading again. And it's actually called The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach. So you can go look on Amazon if you want to actually pick this up. The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach. Now, there's a couple principles in here that I really believe you're going to get a lot of value out of, and I'm actually going to put my own spin on it to the home-based business industry because that's where I actually make a lot of my money, okay? So in this book, The Automatic Millionaire, he talks about a couple things. I'm going to go over a couple points here. Number one is the latte factor, all right? So we'll talk about that a little bit. Another one is pay yourself first, and then also putting everything automatic. Okay, so first of all, the latte factor, and he actually went on in the book to kind of explain, the problem in today's society. So one of the problems is I actually had this issue in my own business and life. Is for 4 years I built an income from home. I started off, I would go up and down, up and down. I would make $1,000 here. I'd make a $7,000 a month, and it would go away. I mean, I would just my income was up and down for 4 years. But here is the interesting thing. 2012 was my best year ever. I made the most amount of money I've ever made in the home-based business industry. Obviously, this year, 2013, is actually better already than 2012. But that was the first year that I actually had the over six figures in an entire year, and it was my best year ever. Okay, but here was the problem. January 1st. 2013, I looked at my savings, I looked at my investments, my net worth, and it was pretty much nothing. And I looked at that and I was like, man, I made my best year, I had my best year ever, but yet my net worth really wasn't very much, practically nothing. And I looked at that and I was like, okay, I'm doing something wrong, and I went back to this book, The Automatic Millionaire, and I remembered something, and it's called the latte factor. I remember he was talking about in that chapter where, sometimes making more money is not, the answer, okay? It's keeping your money. There's a huge epidemic in this world. There's actors, there's musicians. They'll make millions of dollars and they'll spend millions of dollars. Even in our profession, we'll make hundreds of thousands of dollars and we'll spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like towards the end of 2012, we were averaging about $10,000 to $15,000 a month in personal income. Okay, and we were spending all of that. Interesting enough. And it was just on little things. It was like dumb things. I mean, we would have the money, we go buy couches, we go buy TVs, we go buy, crazy, fun stuff, and we wouldn't keep any of the money, So that's a disease I believe a lot of people have in this industry. A lot of people have. And in this book, he really covers that, and he actually, goes on to say, some people complain that they don't have any money. They're like, okay, I should save money, I don't have any money. But here's the cool thing. He actually talked about the latte factor. And just so you all know, 2013, once I realized my net worth wasn't that, now my focus is net worth. So not only am I focused on making more money, but now I'm focused on keeping more money as well. And you should as well, okay? So what if you don't have any money? He talks about the latte factor. Very, very awesome concept in this book, okay? The latte factor. Now, what does this mean? Let's say you want to go through your day and you want to track all of your expenses. So what are you doing? And he actually, there was this woman in this book that said, I have no money. It's easy for you to say to save your money and invest your money, but I have no money to do that. I don't have any money at all. And then he went, okay, let's break this down. So what do you do right now? And then he goes through and asks her a series of questions. And it turned out that she was buying, a Starbucks coffee with a bagel in the morning. She was going to lunch. She had a juice at her job and different things. And it ended up being over $11 or so just before lunch. And throughout her whole day, it was probably way more. So there's little small things in our budget that we don't account for, like that you don't think would make a difference. But then he went on and look at this. for $5, so let's just say you cut out $5 a day in expenses that you're already doing. You figure out your expenses. Maybe you buy Starbucks. Maybe you smoke cigarettes, or drink alcohol, or whatever you can cut back $5 a day on. It blew my mind. $5 a day average, and you just put it in some type of investment, either 10% annual earnings. There's actually some cool ones out there. If you ever join our team or get involved, I'll actually share with you what we're doing. Okay, but here's the beautiful thing: just $5 a day equals $150 a month in savings or investments, and in 40 years, that's almost $1 million. $1 million with that 10% annual earnings. $10 a day is $1.8 million. So sometimes you don't really realize where $5 a day can go. Now, in the home-based business industry, a lot of people are not doing a home-based business because they don't think they can afford it. Well, even if you just skipped a latte every day for 30 days, that's $150 a month. Most home-based businesses don't have that overhead every single month. You can get involved in a home-based business and not only save on taxes. The average person saves, I believe it was $450 a month in taxes by having a home-based business. Okay, so the cool thing is, and he went on to say, there's some other numbers in here. You can have literally millions of dollars by saving $5, only $5 a day. But like for myself, I had that best year and I wasn't even saving $5 a day. How dumb is that? And millions of Americans do this. That's why there's such an epidemic in this world. So my focus in 2013 is not only to make more money, but also to save more money, to invest more money, and teach those principles to our families, to our kids. And there's a couple other cool points in here that I talked about. Like pay yourself first, and that's actually part of it. Pay yourself first means invest in your retirement, in your future first before anything else. Okay, at least 10% of your money, and then also put it on automatic. Okay, that's the best way. So when you create a savings program, so figure out your latte factor. Figure out what you can cut back. Your cigarettes, maybe instead of smoking a ton a day, maybe cut it back a little bit. Drinking, Starbucks, eating out, whatever it may be that you're spending extra money on, take some of that and start putting it into your investments, your future, your home-based business. In fact, I believe you get more returns on a home-based business than any investment out there that you can ever do. Okay, so just put it in something that's going to better your future and save the money you earn. Put a little bit aside every single month for retirement, for investing, for building your wealth, not just your income. It's not all about the income. It's about how much you save, how much you keep, as much as how much you earn. Now, obviously, if you earn more, you can keep more. So keep that in mind. Just don't fall victim to that, what I did, and just made a bunch of money and spent a bunch of money. Okay, don't do that. That's human nature, unfortunately, and it just happens. And then put it on automatic. So pay your bills automatic, pay your investments automatic, and set everything up automatic so you don't have to think about it. It just goes automatic. And that's my quick little review on The Automatic Millionaire. Great book. Pick it up at Amazon. It's by David Bach. Very, very cool to learn financial principles as well as a home-based business principles. So, I mean, if you're looking for, more money, maybe you're broke, maybe you don't know what to do, how to make money. We've been, successfully building a business since 2007. We'll have links below this video with whoever invited you here. You'll be able to, get involved and make more money. And again, read books like this to learn how to keep it and go on from there. So click the link below if you want to find out more information about our home-based business. And with that, my friends, make it a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.